and welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead.
We're going to tell you a homestead hack today. I think I'm going to start a playlist about homestead hacks and some things that you can do that can help you on your homestead. And one of them is to connect with local people.
That's right. We just met some wonderful people.
Yeah,
Chuck and Lindsay.
Yeah, Chuck and Lindsay, if you're watching this, you're great. And we appreciate you. One of the reasons that you want to connect with local people is because they have information about some things that you might not have, and you can share knowledge, pool knowledge, and you can pool resources as well. I actually met Chuck because of the video content that I created. He lives only a couple of miles away from me, but I've never connected with him, and that's a crying shame. So there's a good thing about this video content. It's helping me to connect with local people. Not only local people, but I'm connecting with people all over the world, actually, from Europe and from Australia and from Canada and from here in the States and all over the States as well. Because Chuck had seen that I have rabbits, he thought I might be interested in this rabbit hutch that he didn't have a need for. You can put 12 rabbits in it. And he also brought me a bunch of waterers and feeders and stuff that go along with it. He didn't need this, and I'm going to expand my rabbitry just a bit. And because he sent me this, it's going to save me all sorts of money. So I'm really appreciative for that. Chuck also knew that I have guineas, and we are trying to expand our guinea herd. We've hatched several this year. We've got some up at the pond, and then we've got several who are running around all over here. He knew of someone who had these guineas that they wanted to get rid of. It didn't actually cost me anything at all, so I have a few extra guineas now. What's really exciting is that not only do we have the guineas that are the same color as the ones we have, I think these are blue pearl or something like that. We have some lavender and slate guineas as well. So I'm really excited that we have some different colored guineas to add to our flock. Finally, I was told about some buckets that are available at a local bakery. You probably have those available to you as well. My very favorite kind of buckets and things are free. These weren't free. They charged $2 a bucket at Parcells for them. But I contacted Parcells, it's a local deli here, and asked if I could get a bulk rate. So I asked how much they would charge me for 25, and he charged me $35 for these buckets. Some of them are a little smaller. I've got the regular, it looks like a 5-gallon size. Then I've got what looks like a 3-gallon bucket as well. Rue was already heading to town, so I asked her to go pick them up, and she got them. I didn't look at them, but I wouldn't have complained even if this is what they would have asked me. I might have asked for more of the larger ones, but I can use the smaller ones as well. I've already put dog and cat food in it. It keeps the dogs and cats and mice out of it, and I put the rabbit food in it as well, so I can keep it outside and don't have to worry about it getting wet or anything, because they all came with lids as well. It just now occurred to me as I was filming this, but it was actually a local friend, Travis Terrell, who told me about the NRCS Equip program through the USDA. If it hadn't have been for him and connecting with local people, asking questions and listening when people talk, then I wouldn't know about this, and I wouldn't have gotten the grant for this. And the people who we had dig our pond were suggested to us by some friends as well. That was because we had connected with other people. So homestead hack number 1 is connect with people of like mind, of similar interests, people who have guineas, people who have rabbits, people who have ponds, people who farm, people who do these kind of things. If you'll connect with those people locally, then it can provide a wealth of information for you, and it can really help you whenever you're struggling with things on your own place. The people who suggested the men who dug our pond for us were friends that we've known for years and years and years. The person who told me about the high tunnel was someone who I'd known for quite a while, but I only knew recently as someone who also homesteads and interested in growing things and things like that. Chuck and Lindsay were people who I connected with through my video content. How have you connected with people locally who have similar opinions? Facebook Marketplace. Find individuals who are selling things like you sell or have or want, and then whenever you connect with them, ask them questions. Don't be pushy about it, but if you can ask them questions and find out things like that, then that would be a really wonderful thing. Have you connected with people locally? Do you want to connect with people locally? Let me know down in the comments below. I was editing that footage that you just saw, and I realized I forgot to mention something. I used to watch a lot of Star Trek growing up. One of our favorite series of Star Trek was Deep Space Nine. There is an episode about the Great Material River. The Great Material River is something that the Ferengi believe in. It's based on this principle that every person has too much of one thing and not enough of another. Every individual, every world, every farm, every homestead has too much of one thing and not enough of another. On your homestead, on your farm, in your house, in your family, you have an abundance of one thing, and you have other things that you would like to have. So when you connect with local people, you can get those things that you need. You just have to sail on the Great Continuum River. And that's one of the reasons that you connect with people, because when you connect with people in that way, you can share the things that you have an abundance of, and you can get the things that you would like to have. Plus just having this community of people of like minds and similar interests. If you like these homestead hacks and things like this, and I would be really interested in that, please comment down below and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and keep coming back because we'll probably end up doing more things like this in the future. Thanks.